Batman is headed to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And I have some new James Gunn news for you, so you just might want to stick around. This is the Sox Rocker Show. So Matt Reeves changed the Penguin's name from Oswald Cobblepot to Oz Cobb, and now people lose their minds over it? Now, this was originally announced back in June, I think. To be honest, I'm not really sure of the exact date, and I don't really care. It's an Elseworlds product. That means it ain't canon to the DC story train, capiche? Look, it's like the Joker's name being Arthur Fleck in Joker and Joker Folly Ado. And he also goes by Jack Napier and or Jack Oswald White, depending on what other movie or comic he may be in. Not unlike the Riddler, who sometimes goes as Edward Enigma or Edward Nashton. His given name, which I might add, is what Matt Reeves used in the Batman movie. And no one crapped their pants over that, so why this? Why all the hullabaloo over the use of Cobb as opposed to Cobblepot? Especially now that the series is about to air in 2 days. No one freaked out when Tim Burton made him part poultry with webbed freaking hands and feet, for Pete's sake. I don't get it, but hey, it is what it is. And hey, did you hear? Batman is going to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on the 26th of this month. I think it's kind of cool that the first comic book hero on the Walk of Fame will be old Batsy. Very cool indeed. But it has me wonder. Will they just use some random dude in a bat suit for the presentation, or will they have more than one guy dressed up as him? One dressed like Adam West, one like Michael Keaton, one like Christian Bale, then Batfleck and Pattinson? I think that would be pretty cool. It would be even cooler if the four remaining alive would be on hand for the presentation. Now, I doubt that could ever happen, but one can dream, can't one? Hey, as long as they don't do like they did in the Flash movie and have George Clooney pop up all alone. Okay, now I'm going to talk about a huge rumor going around once again that the Snyderverse is rising from the ashes like old Ra's al Ghul himself and is finally going to be restored. Now, as much as I want this rumor to be true, it isn't. Seems to be fabricated, and for no other reason than to get people clicking on someone else's X page, because those clicks, and trust me, there have been a lot of them, lead to one thing, and that's getting paid. And if that isn't the reason, then it's to get the Snyder bro versus Gunn babies all stirred up. Something I might add that doesn't need any help is that war is going to keep going on until at the very least people see Gunn's finished product with his DCU, and that also leads to many clicks and getting paid. Look, as I said, I want this to be true. I want nothing more than to see Darkseid release his freaking armada, and perhaps that just might happen one day, but it ain't happening anytime soon, and it certainly isn't happening because of a supposed agreement between Comcast and WB to create more DC content outside of the DCU. For one, there is no definitive proof. I've looked. 2, David Zaslav is an idiot. And 3, Gunn can't keep his mouth shut about being in total control of all things DC, even when he isn't. So take things for what you will. If you want to believe said rumor, by all means, more power to you, but I, for one, do not. In fact, the entire thing just kind of pisses me off, to be honest. There are thousands of people out there, fans, much like myself, that truly would like nothing more than to see Snyder finish what he started. That believe that he got screwed over by the powers that be at WB. So it gets annoying when people have to go around getting others' hopes up for nothing more than a fabricated tall tale on a few click bucks. Yeah, I'm on YouTube, and I try to get clicks and people to subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Look, I surely ain't doing it for the dough. Now, I ain't going to lie, a few pesos from YouTube now and then would come in handy to help supplement the insane cost of internet and equipment to do this. But I do it because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy the creative process. I get to ramble on about something that I truly have a passion for and that I like to discuss and debate. It's in my nature. That, and my wife simply hates hearing about and seeing comic book crap 24/7. Those are her words, not mine. It also justifies my buying boatloads of Batman shit in my mind. I ain't trying to burst anyone's bubble here now. I'm just trying to keep people from getting their hopes up about something that for now at least seems to be total bullshit. And hey, while we're on the subject of DC and things that Gunn may or may not be in charge of, man, that was a lot to say. Little Jimmy posted this pic on social media for all the world to see. Yes, that is none other than Green Lantern John Stewart. In other words, little Jimmy is confirming what we all already knew because of the current casting call for an older, mentoring Hal Jordan, that Stewart will in fact be the main Green Lantern in Gunn's DCU world, and that he more than likely has someone picked out to play him, which he will probably be announcing sometime soon. Now, I wonder who it will be. Let's start the guessing. Alrighty then, my friends, that is it for this show. I hope I didn't ramble on too long. Well, what do you think of Matt Reeves changing Penguin's name in the new series? Is it wrong? Should they've left it alone? Or like me, do you not even care that he did it at all? How do you feel about Batman being put in the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Is it cool, bad, stupid? And who should be there at the viewing? What do you think about the latest rumor of the resurrection of the Snyderverse? And are you excited about Green Lantern at all? Feel free to leave any comments that you may have down below. And if you like the show even just a little bit, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. As always, thanks for stopping by. God bless and socks out.